If you've ever been blinded by the chrome of a classic ride, felt the rumble of a big block motor, dreamed of building, owning, or driving a classic car, muscle car, or heart-pounding street machine, you've got it. Hot Rod Madness. At Hot Rod Madness, we believe every car has a story, whether it's a weekend cruiser or a trophy-winning classic. Here to bring you those stories is your host of Hot Rod Madness, Tim the Milkman and the Milkman's Baby, along with the Hot Rod Madness crew.
Okay, welcome back to Hot Rod Madness. Once again, we're downtown Dallas at the big fat cruise-in they do at the fourth Saturday of every month. Look what we found, Dollar Bill. Pink's all out car. Hey man, I think that's a guy up front here that owns this thing. Let's go see if he's the one that ran it on Pink's. I used to watch that show all the time. It's one of my favorite shows, to tell you the truth. And when you find one of these hot rods laying around, man, you got to catch the story on it, man. Hey, man, is this your truck?
Yes, sir.
I see the Pink's all out on it, man. Did you run this truck on it?
Yeah, I think we ran 7 different tracks with it.
Wow, that many. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Did you win the money?
Didn't win a thing. Blew a lot of money, but didn't win a darn thing.
You had fun too, though, didn't you?
Had a good time with some good friends.
That'd be a blast. That would be a blast. So, where are the tracks at that you run? Were they local? Were they all over the state?
Well, we ran Atlanta. We ran Montgomery, Alabama.
Okay.
Indianapolis, Memphis, Tennessee, Bristol, Tennessee.
Wow.
West Palm Bay, Florida.
Okay.
Charlotte. I think that was it.
Man, this guy gets around, people. You drive that thing around, you just haul it to every track.
No, it's street legal.
Yeah, cool. He drove it.
Absolutely.
All right, what are we looking at for a power plant here, man?
Just a little stroker small block. It's a little 383 stroker small block, and the last motor dynoed at 612. I don't know I didn't dyno this motor, so I don't know what it dynos, but probably around 600 horsepower again.
Oh yeah, from the sound of it coming in there, man, I'd imagine it'd get it pretty good.
Runs all right. Runs consistent 10-12s in the quarter mile, but it's been a 999 by accident one night.
Oh, okay. By accident. I hear you. Okay. Wow. You stuff that kind of power into a little bitty truck. What body is that, man? I don't see no badges on it. What is it?
It's ugly. It's a 82 or 83 Mitsubishi pickup.
Okay. Long wheelbase.
Yeah, and it's still all stock suspension. Still got the original 82 or 83 model shocks and leaf springs, and all front end still all original.
I've watched quite a few episodes, man. I probably saw the truck run. I probably saw you on there, just didn't know who you was.
There was a lot of coverage at Montgomery, Alabama, and mostly because I almost crashed the truck. So.
Oh, cool. Oh, man. All right. That's somewhere out there. I got to look for that footage, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of footage from Montgomery.
Yeah. You get squirrely with it, get sideways, almost hit the guardrail and all that?
Yeah, probably got out about 50 or 60 feet and then threw the tires off of it, and it headed toward the wall, and they were screaming in the tower about it, but I missed it by a couple inches. So it couldn't have got any uglier if I did wreck it.
Right.
So.
Yeah, the ugly truck thing, is that a car club? What, you got some kind of club? Is that just...
No, my ex-wife called it Ugly Truck, and
okay.
So we just named it Ugly Truck Racing. So
why not? Well, all right, dude. Hey, man. Sorry you didn't win the money on Pink's All Out, but thanks for showing your ride here. Hey, sir, how's it going, buddy?
All right.
Hey, man, thanks for coming out to the show today.
You're welcome.
We was checking out your Thunderbolt here earlier, man, and I said, man, I got to get the specs on this. Is it a true Thunderbolt?
It's not a true Thunderbolt, it's a clone, but
okay.
it is an accurate Thunderbolt. It is a 427 side whirler. The shock tower's been cut. It's got the Holley 2 4-barrels on it and everything.
Yes, sir.
And it's got a 428 crank, and it makes it 454 cubic inches.
Right.
It's right at 600 horsepower.
Ooh,
it does have a fiberglass front end, aluminum bumper, Lexan window, aluminum deck lid. I mean, a fiberglass deck lid. It's got the van seats, so it's an accurate car.
Yeah, it is. You
it's
took
not
a lot of weight out of it with the front end and the Lexan and all that.
Yeah, well, I didn't build the car, but that's how they built back then.
Gotcha.
But the frames have been tied and everything like that. So it's got a Ford 9-inch posi unit with a 355 gear.
All right. Well, you got a good eye for hot rods here, sir.
Yeah.
That's one to have if you're going to buy one.
Yeah, this is a good one here.
Now, where's a fella find a car like this, man?
It was in Virginia, in Richmond, Virginia. I bought it about a year ago.
All right, sir. And your name is?
Weaver, Randy Weaver.
All right, Randy Weaver. Well, we appreciate you showing us the Thunderbolt. You know, These are vehicles you don't get to see every day.
Right.
You know?
It's rare. That's
And
what I like about it.
We
It's a
honor
rare
the
car.
people who bring them out and show them, because you don't see them.
Exactly.
We'd love to have this roll up at our cruise in, man.
Right. Thank you.
I'm loving the red interior and that big old tack on the dash.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's pretty much, it's a race transmission in it. It's got
okay.
a converter in it, a race converter and everything.
Yeah.
And like I said, it is for sale. I need about $42,000 for it.
42 grand, folks. That'll take home the Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
If you're interested in it.
They can handle the 600 horsepower.
Okay, what we'll do is folks, shoot us an email at randomrides53@gmail.com, and if you're interested in the Thunderbolt here, let us know, and we'll get in touch with this fella. Well, all right, man.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. Good luck, and thanks for bringing it.
Nice meeting you.
All right, buddy.
Take care.
Howdy, ladies. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Hey, we're promoting our car show down at Old Town Hiram. August the
wow.
16th is our first annual car show.
Wow,
Take
that
that
would be
flyer.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a question for you ladies. As a hot rod guy myself, I'm always curious, about people that I run up to on the streets. I run into them, and I always wondered, what was your first car?
I never had one.
You never had a car?
No, my dad said there was enough of them in the driveway that I didn't need to buy one.
Did she ever drive? Did you ever see her drive a car?
She did drive a car.
Okay.
It wasn't mine.
It wasn't yours. Okay.
No.
What's the first car you ever drove?
53 Plymouth.
A 53 Plymouth.
Straight shift.
Yeah, straight shift. You learn how to drive on a straight shift, but you never owned one.
No,
Okay.
never owned one, but I love to drive it, and I raced it.
She raced it. I knew it. I knew it. You was a hot rodder, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody's got a little hot rod in them, right? I know you do. What was your first car, lady?
The first car I had as my own was a 68 Dodge Dart, painted Trans Am blue.
Really?
She was cute. Her name was Nellie. But the first car I drove
It had a name.
had a name. But the first car I drove was a Ford truck,
Okay.
straight shift,
All right.
big old yellow company truck, piece of junk.
Okay. All right.
But the first car that was mine was my little Dodge Dart.
Okay, cool.
She
Hey,
was very cute.
it's all about the people and their stories. Every car has a story. You hear it right here on Hot Rod Madness, folks. Hey, thanks, ladies. Y'all have a nice evening.
All right, you too.
All right.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Hey, John Hardy, how's it going, buddy?
Just fine. How you
All
doing?
right, sir. I see you brought us something else out of the collection to look at today, man. What year is this?
It's a 57 Chevrolet ramp truck that once was a fire truck.
Okay.
And the fire truck is a 37 Chevrolet that belonged to Tequila, Georgia.
37 Chevy on the back of this thing.
On the
Wow. I notice it still has the old water pump and everything on it. That is awesome, man. You don't see that stuff every day.
No, it's different. It's
Yeah.
definitely different. Makes somebody a good project vehicle.
Oh, boy. Wouldn't you like to see that fully restored? Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah. It'd be
Man.
cool.
Now, is this baby here, is this sporting the original engine?
It's original engine. It's a 331 nailhead Buick. Was a commercial engine in
Wow.
1957 from
Wow. How about that, folks?
It's a 14,000 original mile truck.
14,000 original miles on this thing.
It was originally a fire truck.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
So,
Man, I love it. That thing's beautiful, man.
Thank you,
And
baby. Thank you.
In the state that it's in, that is cool. You got a great eye, sir, for the rides, man.
Thank you, sir.
I've seen other things out of his collection, and I'll tell you what we'll do, folks. I'm gonna try to talk him into doing an owner collection here as soon as we get a date and time set. We'll see if we can go over and see his collection. It's very interesting. This guy got a great eye.
Thank
All
you,
right,
sir.
Mr.
All right.
Hardy, thanks for coming out, buddy. Hey, sir, what's your name?
Malcolm Phillips.
All right, Malcolm. Man, when somebody drives up in a beautiful orange Chevrolet pickup, I'm a fan of the pickup trucks, man. I had to come over and see it. What year is this one, man?
65.
A 65, the year I was born, folks. And this thing is just shiny as a new penny. Now, I gotta ask, did you built this yourself, right?
Yes. Took me 2.5 years.
2.5 years, you laid the paint on this like that?
Everything.
Oh, man. Might have to get you to do some work on my truck. Look at this thing. Beautiful, man. Love the beautiful orange paint. Now, is that Hugger orange?
It's a Chevrolet red orange.
Okay. That's
That's the original color.
That's a factory
Yes.
GM color,
Yes.
right? All right. Man, that thing's beautiful. Very nicely done. And four-wheel drive at that. Now, was this an original four-wheel
No, I
drive?
put that under there too.
Wow, what'd you take it from, man?
A 78 Chevrolet pickup.
Okay, 78 suspension and all?
Yes.
All right. What about the power plant? You still got the 350 in it or whatever?
Yeah, it's got an 86 model 350
Okay.
in it with
Lots of polished parts on it. The motor box is so clean, man. Look at this. Dollar Bill, I don't know if that camera's doing it any justice, man. You can eat off this thing. Look at that. Now, how far did you drive this thing, man?
it's about 30 miles
Okay.
from
Gotcha.
Kingston, Georgia.
Yes, sir. Kingston, Georgia. All right. Beautiful, man. How high is this baby sitting off the ground, man?
I raised it 4 inches from original.
Okay.
So,
And the size of tires?
see, I can't keep
Are they
up.
30s, 33s? What you got
I think
there?
they're 33s,
Yeah,
yes.
Okay. Sets it up beautifully, man. Wow. Okay, let's go over here and get a peek at the interior. Can you open your passenger door?
Yes, sir.
Let's check out the interior, Dollar Bill. Love the paint on this thing. Look how clean the floors are. It's like a brand new truck. Now, when you got the old cab, man, I know a lot of them, the rocker panels are ate out of them and all that. Did you have to replace these?
Oh, yeah, there was a truckload of
Oh, yeah.
rusted metal come out of this thing.
Yeah, the beauty about these old trucks, you can get any replacement panels for these things nowadays,
Yes.
man. Now,
Anything.
Did you shop with Tim Taggart down in Obsolete Chevrolet any for anything?
I have before.
Yeah, okay.
But,
That's down in Nashville, Georgia,
yes,
I believe. Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Man, you did a good job putting the floor back in that thing. Look at that. It's brand new.
Thanks.
I just appreciate these old trucks, man. I love them. Always wanted one that clean, but you know, I've had a couple of these trucks, man.
You can have that one.
How much you asking for it?
It'd take about 50,000.
50,000. Oh. Boy, that'll lighten your wallet.
I ain't really wanting to get rid of it.
No, you don't want to get rid of that. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. All right, Malcolm. Hey, I appreciate you bringing
All right.
your truck down to
Thank
the
you,
cruise
man.
in, buddy. All right, man.
Hey,
Take
how
it
you
easy.
doing, people?
Hey, doing good. How
All
are you?
right, thanks for coming out to the car show. What's y'all's names?
Nick and Brittany Young.
All right, Nick and Brittany Young. What was your first car, man?
69 Nova.
Uh-huh. What was yours?
A 92 Nissan Stanza.
Oh, cool. Okay. All right. Would you buy another one?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would. His name was George, and he was a great car.
The second one today
Like
that has
George,
a name.
well, George Costanza, the Stanza. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, that's cool. Did yours have a name too, man?
Nope, but I still got it.
Okay, you still got it?
Yep, still
All
have
right,
it.
Cool. Did you bring it here tonight?
I didn't tonight. I drove my pickup tonight.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, all right. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening, and thanks for being on Hot Rod Madness.
Absolutely.
All right. Hey, Steven Sauer, how's it going,
Tim, how you
man?
doing?
All right. Thanks for coming out to the cruise in, buddy.
Wouldn't miss it.
You know, in the past, I've seen some of your stuff, and it's just outrageous what you do to these Cadillacs.
I'd
and,
like to think so.
Man, I think we run up on another one of your creations
Yeah,
here, buddy.
one of my dreams.
Wow, this one is, I'm looking at a purple Eldorado.
Two-tone, 1972 Eldorado convertible.
Okay. 72?
It's got a 500 cubic inch motor. It's been built. It's got a stage 2 camshaft, custom valve covers,
Okay.
custom air cleaner,
Yeah.
chrome alternator, chrome power steering pump, all billet pulleys. I'll show you that in a minute.
Okay, say we pop the hood and look
All
at
right,
this.
well, let's get the
Look at these chrome items on this Eldorado. Man, you look at the nose on this baby. Wow, what a hood. What a ride. You can haul everybody in this car. And
room in it last weekend this time.
okay, you do weddings and you ride the bride and groom around in your cars. And
Well, they actually built the wedding around the purple car. The,
boy, look at this.
the bridesmaids' dresses and
Okay.
the guys' ties
All
and
right.
disco lights for the DJ.
Okay, wow, look at this. Okay.
So this used to be a Mary Kay car.
Really?
Yep, I bought it from an old timer on Austell Road named Harvey Nix,
Okay.
and he had an automotive business. And one day I was driving by and I saw this pink Eldorado convertible.
Okay.
It was an old car, it had a patina, but it was running and driving, everything was there.
Yeah.
And I whipped around, I was in my pink sedan DeVille,
Okay.
and I whipped around and I did a U-turn and I went charging in there out of breath and I said, whose car is that?
Oh man, you was all excited, weren't you?
I was. It took about 3 years for
Yeah.
me and Harvey to come to an agreement on the
Wow,
price.
it took you that long to get
But
it.
I finally bought it from him for $10,000.
Wow.
And then I said, you know, it's pretty cool to have a pink Cadillac.
Yeah.
If you got 2 pink Cadillacs, people might start to talk.
Okay.
So I didn't need a second pink car.
All right.
Well, I thought to myself, I don't have a purple Cadillac.
Okay.
So that's when I decided to paint it two-tone purple.
Now you got a purple Cadillac.
I do.
Who does the paint? Because I'm looking at it, you know, somebody took time with that. That's not just a...
Fairground Body Shop
Okay.
did the paint on this.
Yeah. All right.
And we did paint on the engine compartment also.
I see
the
that.
engine's been out several times.
You got purple braided lines on this thing.
I do. Yes, I do.
That's a first. I don't think I've ever seen purple braided hoses.
There's a catalog you can get from an outfit called Wire Care.
Okay.
They are on the internet.
Yep,
They have every color of the
Every
rainbow,
color.
every size that you can imagine.
Oh, how about
they call
that?
it snakeskin.
All right, sir.
And if you got somebody who's got the patience to string it on there, they got
Right.
the color to sell it to
You
you.
even got a purple MSD ignition box.
Hand painted by my mechanic.
Okay.
It comes red, but he masked it and painted
Yes.
it purple for me
All
to
right.
stay with the theme. We ought to do the battery.
Yeah, okay. Paint the battery purple.
Yeah, it should be color coordinated.
All right, from what I understand, these cars were factory front-wheel drive.
Yep,
Probably
yep.
one of the first front-wheel drive setups.
The first one was the '66 Toronado, Olds Toronado.
Okay. All right, gotcha.
And after that didn't bomb, in
Okay.
'67,
All right.
the Eldorado became a front-wheel drive platform. So from 53 to 66, Eldorado was a rear-drive conventional platform car.
Okay.
67, they migrated to the front-wheel drive and remained front-wheel drive until the last year, which, what was it, 2002 or 2003 was the last year of the Eldorado?
Mm-hmm.
They're gone now,
Yeah.
except these dinosaurs.
Yep. Talking about a sled, man. Looking down the hood of this baby, that hood's got to be 6 foot long.
I've never measured it, but I've lifted it more than a few
Yeah,
times.
I bet. Wow. You got to keep them hinges oiled, man. You don't want to bend
Yep,
that baby,
yep,
right? They were kind of bad about that.
And the wheels, the Eldorado wheels,
Mhm.
of course I took the wheel covers off.
Okay.
I do have them, but I decided I would show the steel wheel underneath because it's a very distinctive wheel with that concave.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's for the front wheel drive, and it's the same wheel that they have on the Oldsmobile Toronado. So I decided I'd powder coat the wheels to match and do a
Okay.
custom center cap.
Well, all right. Cool, man.
And
That's all
other
right.
things you might see, if you notice the wood grain trim on the interior,
Mm-hmm.
you ain't never seen no wood like that.
Wow.
That's purple wood.
That's purple wood.
That's burl purple wood right there.
burl purple wood.
You can get that. The only place you can get that
Mm-hmm.
is in Winter Haven, Florida, from a fellow that has a business called Grain It Technologies.
Wow. Okay.
And he teaches people how to do wood graining.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
He sells kits.
Yeah.
You can, if you want to become that fellow right there is a faux finisher. He does that wood graining.
Okay.
Okay. Alan. Yeah, you did. You did the Lincoln dash
Okay.
pad.
Evidently, you got a Lincoln. With the,
It's not ready yet.
Okay,
It's
not ready.
close, but it's coming.
All right, maybe one day we can have a look at it.
It's been in the restoration shop for about 5 years now. It's,
Wow,
it's about due
okay.
to be done.
Ah, man.
But yeah, I had him do all of the. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 pieces that have that wood trim.
You know, not a lot of people restores and refinishes these old cars, these sleds. You know, it's very unique. The car's so
Well,
huge. it's
they're
unreal.
fabulous. They're spectacular cars.
That's a major cruiser.
Parade boot.
Okay.
Ladies got.
All right.
I had the bride and groom sitting up
Yeah,
on this
okay,
last
yeah.
weekend, waving to the crowd.
Set the honeys up on the back and go waving at the crowd.
Yeah.
Do parades, whatever you wish.
That's why I did vinyl rather than leather, because you can put a wet bikini bottom on vinyl and it won't hurt it a bit.
Yeah. He was thinking ahead, folks. Not bad. Not bad.
Continental
All
spare
right.
on it.
Yes, got the Continental kit on the back of it.
And I put
And
dual
it's-
exhausts with the duckbill exhaust tips.
Duckbill tips. for
That's
your
kind of a
exhaust.
1930s Cadillac thing.
Okay. All
I don't think just Cadillac. I think a lot of cars had that type of exhaust diffuser, they call them.
And the license plate, fly car.
Superfly.
All right.
This is
All right.
here's Purple Superfly. You know, the movie.
Oh, yeah.
This is the same.
I saw the movie.
He had this car.
You're
Now,
right.
his was black.
Okay.
Okay.
But
But
it
it's
was
the 72
same.
Eldorado convertible.
Okay.
Superfly.
Superfly.
Purple Superfly.
Well, all right, Stephen. Dude, I appreciate you showing
Enjoy
up down
talking
there.
with you.
Yes,
Enjoy
sir.
showing my car.
Always interesting to have Stephen's one of Stephen's creations around.
You know, you would.
We got to do the rest of them at some point in time.
I got my Seville back. It's showable. My Seville's showable.
All right. Cool.
I got another one like this that doesn't have a roof interior yet. The Lincoln will be done first.
Okay.
But yeah, the Seville's good looking, and the Lincoln will be next after that. So you can come see the Seville after I get back from Detroit, Michigan.
Okay, he's going to Detroit.
I'm going to Woodward Avenue.
Woodward Avenue. What's in Woodward?
That's where I grew up.
Okay. All right.
That's where I had a paper route. Used to deliver the Detroit
Maybe that's why
Free
he's
Press.
into these things so heavy. He's from Detroit.
I like Detroit iron.
All right.
You won't catch me in nothing rice burning.
All right, Stephen. We'll see you, buddy.
Good
Have
to
a
see you.
evening.